FIFA 22 is nearly upon us, and today I'm going to explain the new tactic system to you in case you didn't already know. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you back to another video here on the channel. As previously said, we are explaining the new tactic system and kind of giving you a bit of an understanding on how you can create your own when you do jump on the game, whether that's on EA Play on the 22nd, Ultimate Edition on the 27th, or the global launch on the 1st of October. So there's a few differences that EA have given us this year when it comes to custom tactics. They're not major, but there's a few tweaks. There's a few things that they've added in which you may not be aware of, and hopefully this video will clear that up for you. All right, so one of the main differences is breaking down the attacking tactics into two sections: build up play and chance creation. This is actually one of the bigger parts to the custom tactics change that we've had this year, and that is now that you have the ability more so to create how you want your team to build up, which is a big thing in my opinion. Like last year, you had the choice of balanced, long ball, possession, fast build up, and that was it. Those were your options there for you. What that meant is that there was no little bit in between. It was just all balanced, fast build up, long ball, possession, either one of them. You now have the ability to have the build up play, whether you want it to be slow, whether you want it to be long ball, however you want that, is when you've got possession inside your own half, which is a very, very good way to say, I want to have this play style when I'm just playing out from the back. Are you the type of player that likes to try and pass their way out, give and go, send those fullbacks? Are you the type of player that puts Lukaku up front and plays that long ball? Are you the player that wants Mbappe or Haaland and just go in behind, use that pace and hit on the counter? You have the customizability to do that in the build-up directly when you win the ball inside your own half. Then you've got the chance creation. The chance creation takes over when you get into that final third. This is how do you want your players to move when in the final third? Again, are you wanting them to come short? Are you looking to play possession football and really try and create gaps in your opponent? Are you looking for them to make runs, diagonal runs in behind? How do you want them to play? Which is the beautiful part of the tactics change in FIFA 22. So that's the kind of biggest change inside the attacking thing, which is something that you really, really do need to pay attention to. The way I always recommend, using these custom tactics, making these custom tactics, is let it be balanced at the start, let it be neutral, play the game, see how your players move already, see how you can trigger your runs, how you can get people going. And then based off, you know what, I'm not getting enough men in behind, I've actually not got enough simple options, whatever it may be, you then make your changes based off how you feel the game is performing for you. Obviously, you're going to see plenty of videos from me and other YouTubers telling you use these custom tactics, use these instructions and so on, which you can take inspiration from. But what you should be doing is finding your unique play style and making those changes from that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're enjoying the video, please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Your support is greatly appreciated. We do stream over on twitch.tv/FIFA Analyst daily at 8 AM UK time. Come on over to there, ask your questions, say hello on there. Now let's get back to the video. So again, going on to the width here, the width is what you saw last year. The width in the attack and the width in the defense is just how wide, your team's going to be. The changes now is that it used to be 0 to 10, so 1 to 10 that you could have. You see these players in box here. It was like that last year, if you remember. On FIFA 22 now, it's a slider, not DDA, slider, where you can have 1 to 100. I don't think this makes a massive difference. I just think it gives you a little bit more possible changes in that width. Like if you were to run 5 width out of 10 on FIFA 21 and you were to run 50 out of 100, that's obviously the same. If you increase it by 5 and go 55 out of 100, that extra 10, I don't think it's going to be that noticeable. However, I'm all for change and giving you a little bit more things on there, so that's absolutely fine. Going over what you could get in your build-up play, you can have balanced, slow build-up, long ball, and fast build-up. So going back to the point at the start, making your own sort of play style on FIFA 22 with the players that you've got and how your team sets up. And the beauty of this is that obviously you can have, with game plans, different setups based on the different formation. So if your opponent is playing counter attack, maybe you want to have a slow build up and kind of go from there. Maybe you want to match them and be a counter attack player as well. All depends on how you find suits you. So that's really, really cool. When it comes obviously into the attacking width, you've got the same thing with that 0 to 100. Obviously defense and attacking is all same on there. And then there's a few little tweaks that, you know, now in the attack, you've got the forward runs, the direct passing. As I said, those are two new added features to FIFA 22 custom tactics this year. For example, direct passing. Once the team enters the attacking zone while in possession, players will create chances by making runs for passes into space behind the opposing back line. Strikers who are fast with good attacking positioning attribute are usually well suited. And this is something that you've got to take to the next level this year. You've got to be thinking about these attacking attributes. Having the ability to get the positioning right and use it with that direct passing will play a big part. If you're using a 75 rated gold striker, direct passing might not work for him because he can't make those intelligent runs due to, you know, who that kind of player is. So do take attention to that when obviously you are pay attention to that. Sorry, when you are making those tactic changes as well. And then the other one that I wanted to discuss with you is, which is down here, bear with me, I believe. Yes. So down here, we spoke about how, you know, you've got the 0 to 100 in your width. That's the same for the depth. So you've got more customizability there as well. And you actually now have the option for your centre-backs, your full-backs, to step up in defence. Step up instructions for centre-backs and full-backs can have them step out of position and mark opposing attacking tighter when they are free to receive a ball. This is inverse of the stick to position instruction. So what this is saying to me is that, say if on here there was an attacker who was sitting in that number 10 role and your DM was out of position, your centre-back may step up and mark that man having a bit of a high line. Your full-back may push up on the opponent's full-back if he's got an option for a pass to be received. It'll be interesting to see how that works in game, something that I am kind of looking forward to. You guys let me know down below in the comment section, is that something that you think could be beneficial for us? Free roam instructions for CDMs allow for a deep line playmaker's role coming closer to support the ball as well, dropping deeper to receive a pass during the possession build-up. And overlap instructions, obviously, you've got that now available for your centre-backs as well if you wanted them to do that. As you can see here, the 5-3-2 being used for PSG, which hopefully we don't see too much of the 5-3-2 on FIFA 22. But hey, we never know. So a few little changes with regards to the custom tactic system, which I think is needed. I think the tactic system still needs a little bit of a revamp as a whole, really. But I'm all for what they've given us. And I just hope that it translates onto the pitch. You know, it really does give your attacking AI that little bit more movement, that little bit more freedom in the attack, and more customizability is better. The one thing I'd really like to see introduced, you know, next year now is the ability to customize your set pieces. Where do I want each one of my players? Do I want my right centre back running near post and actually put in, you know, Kante, stay back. I don't want you on the edge of the box. I want Ramos to go up and be here and actually positioning them where you want to be, like you used to be able to in the good old days. I think that would be a really great feature. So I hope that's cleared things up for you. If you have enjoyed this video, please do let me know by leaving a like and subscribe to the channel. Your support is greatly appreciated. Let me know if you're looking forward to FIFA 22 down below in the comment section. And I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye-bye.